was like 1 minute. No, it was seriously like 90 seconds. You fit. Oh, good morning, YouTube. My name is Will. I don't know how well you can see them, so let's, this is Lotus. There's Enzo. Oh, go potty. Good boy. Oh, everyone's always asking if I pick up their deposits. I don't know why you guys are so interested in seeing that, but yes, I do pick them up. So if you saw today's title, you know what we're talking about. It is summertime. We're going over some tips. Lotus, what in the world are you doing? Hey guys, I just wanted to cut into the middle of this video real quick and remind you all that if you didn't catch the last video, we are trying to support Hera. She's a local shelter pup who had an infection that was misdiagnosed. It has caused blindness for now. There's hope, but it's iffy. But she is making a good recovery. It was very unknown if she was going to live, but she is definitely looking more and more positive. If everything goes well, she might even go home today. So anybody who donates, though, it still costs a lot of money to have her and all that care. So anybody who donates, we will send free stickers to you. Just screenshot it and DM us on Instagram. I'll put all the links below. If you have any questions, you can DM us on Instagram as well. Otherwise, back to the summertime video as the pups and I head to the park once again at sunrise. It's shockingly not hot right now. I mean, there's a little bit of cloudiness, but the humidity is just really low right now. I don't know why that is, considering it rained all day yesterday. Lotus was having a nightmare as usual, and Enzo, we're working on some different things, but of course, coming right off July 4th, it was just like really not the best timing. But anyways, I'm just gonna go over a few quick things that keep in mind, things that we do, and maybe some things that they're not like these radical ideas necessarily, but it might be things that, oh, you know, I didn't really think about that. The first and foremost is come in the morning time. This is actually pretty late for us. As you saw, I was getting my allergy shot. Normally we're here at, well, not here, but we're at a park not much past sunrise. Where we're at in our time zone, sunrise hits like right around 6 a.m. right now in the summertime, and we're usually at the park around that time. That has obviously been throwing off our breakfast kind of eating schedule a little bit, but I figured the benefits outweigh there. Must be something good to smell. Was this something good? What we got? Anything good? I don't see it. I'll have to take your guys' word for it, okay? Come on. Come on. Heel. So as we're doing some kind of quick impromptu training, another thing to remember is concrete is not good for pups for a couple of reasons. One, their paw pads can burn. Two, heat radiates up from the concrete and the pavement. They sit closer to the ground, therefore they will heat up quicker. Even if it isn't necessarily too hot for their paw pads, that doesn't mean it's not still too hot to linger on it. So, you know, there are times when you gotta get on the concrete for short bits, even if it's not that hot, but minimize it as much as possible. And while we're talking about concrete and pavement, if you can put your hand on it for only a few seconds before it gets too hot that you need to pull it off, I forget the exact amount of seconds they say. I'll put it on the screen. Lotus. 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 Thank you. But if you can't hold it for at least that many seconds that's on the screen right now, then they shouldn't be on it at all. And if by some craziness you have to, I know like I think it was last summer, I went somewhere with Lotus and we didn't have a choice. We had to cross over. We literally like ran. So, did you get the FJ all wet? Yeah. So normally I would have them sit and then open the FJ, then have them get some water and then get in. But obviously, even though it's still morning, it's not that hot. I don't want them sitting on the pavement any longer than necessary, so just had them get in. Got a little bit of water, even though it's not that long of a drive home, because it should be kind of an obvious tip, but plenty of clean, fresh water. Also, as a side note, This guy's like got the tractor mower going right now. So also as a side note, if you've got their water bowls outside, say, and you're filling them up with a hose, make sure it's not a rubber hose. So I use a rubber hose to wash my car with, but I don't let them drink from it. All right, boys, I know that was a short trip, which is another thing you should keep in mind. Even when we go early in the morning, you know, unless we're there like literally like right at sunrise, I usually keep the trips pretty short, 15, 20 minutes. Even if we're going on a hike, you gotta realize there's still a lot of humidity. So a hike, we may go longer as long as it's nice and cool in the shade, but just because you don't feel that hot doesn't necessarily mean they don't. Summer tips video. Got anything you want to add?
It's cold in the house.
All right, so you may be asking, what's food have to do with summertime tips? Well, nothing exactly. I mean, we're always big advocates, especially with shepherds, wait at least an hour. I mean, any dog really, but at least an hour before any exercise or anything. But when you're dealing with heat like this, think about it. Do you want to eat a big meal and then go outside? No, I mean, definitely give them that time before and after eating to cool off. Like when we came in from the park, usually I like to wait at least a half hour after we come in to let them relax and stuff. But this morning with them being that hot and everything, even though they were sitting around, it was almost an hour before I fed them because they just needed to calm down completely. They can't be panting and stuff. So panting can mean that they're out of breath, but it also is how they primarily cool themselves, that and through their paw pads. So if they can't pant because they're eating, well, then they're not cooling properly. Also, I mentioned the paw pads. The paw pads is where a lot of heat is removed from the body. A good reason not to get them hot on pavement, but also a good reason for like, sometimes like you see the little like kiddie pools and stuff like that, or like in a video a few weeks back, we walked through the creek a little bit, just to kind of let their paw pads cool off and everything, so.
Oh, good boy, Bubba.
I'm not gonna go over their food or anything in this video. We've done that before. Link one up here on the right. All right, not really a summer tip per se, but after they've eaten, always make sure you wait at least, I like to wait an hour, honestly, sometimes longer, before we come outside and do anything. Now in the summertime, it's not uncommon for us to do like a lunch potty break type of thing. And like in the winter, we may come outside, they go potty, then we go inside, we eat lunch. In the summertime, there's definitely a gap between the two. You know, I don't want them to eat and then come outside even for a few minutes because it's so hot. I mean, think about it. If you eat a meal, do you want to walk out in the heat? And vice versa. I don't want them to go in from the heat right away and eat. So keep that in mind. Pro tip, trim your own nails, a little bit of concrete. The one tip I didn't get to talk about with the cars though, unfortunately you will see it on the news and stuff, don't leave your pups in the car. Now, at the beginning of this video, you saw them in there, me coming out from my allergy shot. Most of you know this, but I'm in there for a minute or two tops. Also, their back door is open, and it's also the morning. I would never go in the middle of the afternoon, high noon or something when it's 95 degrees out, even for a couple minutes. The other day I went to get an allergy shot. I did not take them because I didn't go until later in the afternoon. So I didn't take them because even for a few minutes and even with their window open, I don't feel comfortable with it. Are we trying to bite the concrete now? It's the reflections from the lens that he's actually chasing. Oh, sneak peek of the wife's new car. Oh, Enzo sticker. Yeah. You got your own stickers? Yeah. We do have stickers. If you're interested, you can DM us on Instagram. You can go to our Instagram and check them out. I might even put them on the screen if you want to see what they look like. What are you doing? It's too hot? I think that pretty much covers it all. If I missed anything, let me know below. I mean, there's tons of things you can do, but most of these are around heat. As always, appreciate you guys. Leave any questions or comments below. We do answer them all. You got anything to say? Yeah, ring the bell. Enzo? Yeah, you handsome. We know. We know. Yeah, we know. Yeah. Uh-oh, you see that other pop. Oh, got the itchies. Yeah. Got them itches. Yeah. Come on, let's go this way. This air ever turns off. I don't know how well this is gonna do for a thumbnail. Enzo, you gonna get out of my shot? Here, buddy. Come on. Enzo, now. Enzo, watch out. Watch out. Enzo. Fine, whatever. We're gonna go with it. I feel like there was another one I wanted to add in with this. Oh, shoot. Oh, crap. ND filter. Check my notes here, see if I got them all. Seriously? But we do also have an FAQ on our website, so if you just want, like, basically I've got everything set up, a little behind the scenes for you guys. But let's go ahead and hit record. Enzo, you gonna get on my shot? Come here, buddy. Come on. Good boy, Lotus. Oh, there's a good boy, Lotus. Yeah. Enzo, come on. Come on, Enzo. Fine, whatever. We're gonna go with it. And that should do it for everything appearing. Thanks for being cooperative. Appreciate it, buddy.